What's up, guys? I'm back. If you haven't seen my channel like ever or haven't even looked at it, you'd probably think this is an everyday vlog, but if you even glance, like took a easy check at when my videos are posted, you'd see that like I'm on and off. So let's turn off, and on. We're back. Okay, so today I thought that I'd do a pretty easy video, a hot, quick, easy video. I'm gonna be doing my makeup for you guys. So yeah. I got my hair clipped back, but when I take it down, it'll look a lot better. So first, I start off by putting chapstick on to kind of prep my lips for what I'll be doing later, and then. This is going to be the most out-of-pocket makeup you've ever seen. So, get ready. So, starting off strong, I use this really old Maybelline Masters Smoky Eye kit thing to darken my eyebrows. Yeah, I use the Smoky Eye bit for my eyebrows. So, I have a mirror right here, so when I'm looking around here, I'm just doing stuff. So, what I do is I dot it out. And I start there, and then I use the little puffy side to blend it out. And I mean, it works pretty well. It looks pretty natural. Unless I blend it the wrong way, like I just did. You can sort of see. Or I forget to put a part on. Then everything works out pretty well. So here's the before, here's the after. Now it's stuck to my eyebrows, all right, mind you. So what I do, I have this Paris Hilton makeup kit, and I take the brow gel from there. It's just clear brow gel, and I shape my brows as I want. And usually it's still on the part where either my eyebrows are or on my eyebrows. And I try to make them as sharp as I can, because I don't know what it is about bulky brows, but I don't like it. But I think I get my brows done next month. I did my brows myself this month, and I did not do it right. So let me finish the other brow. Like, it looks so bad. But then I blend it, and it seems pretty alright, if I do say myself. Mind you, I'm not a professional when it comes to makeup, so do not yell at me. Oh, and before I do my makeup, I use a moisturizer, so that way it sticks a lot better. So boom, just filled her in, and then I go in with the brow gel. And how I do my brows is I go up, and then I straighten the top out, and I sharpen the edge. So see, straighten the top, sharpen the edge. Now, you want to try and make sure that they have the same angle, or else it looks a little stupid. But as long as they're semi-close, then it doesn't really matter. At least not to me. Gosh dang it. There you go. But definitely make sure that you're blending it out correctly, or else it will just look like you didn't blend it. So like right now, I'm trying to make sure the proportions are even. So if it looks a bit too shallow or the other one isn't, I dot it out and blend it through. And there's my brows. Mind you, I have pretty dark brows, so... Okay, so now that I'm done with my brows, I'm going to... I'm gonna go in with some primer. Now, this is a really old e.l.f. eye primer and liner seal, but I use the primer wherever I need it. Wherever my makeup seems to disappear first or more. So I'm using it on my cheeks in a C type of motion. So it gives this more sculpted look. And then I'll do it for my eyes once I'm finished with that. So I'm putting the primer on my cheeks in a C formation. And then I go in with this Revolution Color Stay Moisturizer Stain. In the shade... I'm gonna butcher this. Shanghai Sizzle. Here, just 040. So yeah. And basically, I put it on dots. So first, I did not pin back my hair good enough. Okay, so first, I do a small dot where my eye extends. See that? And then a larger dot here, and a bigger dot here. And then I do the same on the other eye. I do a small dot where my eye extends. Small. Ooh, that was okay. That was kind of big. Okay, I'll do a smaller one here so that way it's kind of proportionized. And then a bigger one here. Boom. So that's the places that I dot my blush. And then I go in with this random brush that I got from my grandma. Can you tell my makeup is so random? Like, I don't even stick with one brand. Yeah. I don't know where I got this brush from. I got it from my grandma. She bought them, never used them, and thought they were pretty ugly. And I said, they are ugly. But the brush quality is immaculate. So I go in and first I dab out the blush in that C formation. Right, and I just keep dabbing. And when you dab, you want a slight drag, but not one that's like, you just, see? All right. And then once you get to like right here, that's when you kind of start dragging it a bit. And I drag it to like my apple of my cheek. So that way it doesn't look too sculpted. Because I feel like if I do it too much in a C formation right here, then it kind of looks fake. So yeah. Dab, 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 dab. Drag. Drag. Drag.
Or do you have like a buffalo sauce? No Chick-fil-A sauce? No.
And then the same with over here. Dab, 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 dab. In that same C formation. And then drag, 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 dab, 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 dab. Drag, drag, drag. See, and here's my problem. I don't put it on the same spot every time. So it usually ends up being like all the way up here when it should have started here. So what will I do? I'll take the edge, like the edge of my brush where nothing really is, and I'll just drag it down and blend it in wherever like is anything left over. And if there is stuff left over, then this next step should fit. So yeah, there was the blush. And then I go in with either highlighter or bronzer. So this is the Courtney Kim Chloe Chroma Beauty double-ended eye sticks. Now, again, this is probably really old. So yeah, I do use it as bronzer and highlighter. So going in with bronzer first, I do this. And then right here, 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 and a little bit here. That's where I put my bronzer. So, you know, edges, forehead, top of forehead, because I have a widow's peak and it looks a little weird. Underneath the blush. If you put it on the blush, it's gonna look weird. And then a bit above where my jawline is, and then my chin. And then I go in with another brush, and it is a foundation brush. I don't use foundation, so yeah. I just go dip, dip, dip. And I sort of just drag it, if I'm being honest. And I put a lot of pressure on this to make it blend.
I don't care. All that matters to me is Isaiah.
So boom, there's the bronzer. That took way too long. And now I use the lighter side for highlighter. I take this and I kind of go on the blush a little bit, straight. On the blush, straight. And then a bit on my nose, just a line. Now I don't contour my nose because personally I'm not skilled enough to do that. A bit in the corners of my eye, and I just dab that on right there for the corners, because some of the highlighter that I used to do and some of the highlighter at my school that I see is a little concerning. I take the stubby shading brush that I have. Can you tell I just use my brushes incorrectly? Like, I don't have time to be using them correctly. And I kind of just pound my face with it until I have the correct thing I want. So any random motion to even slightly blend that out will do the trick, if I'm being quite honest. Now,
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
Now for the nose, I'm gonna start halfway in the middle of the line and drag out to the end of my nose like this. See, I started halfway, I dragged out, and then halfway, I drag out. I'm horrible when it comes to doing makeup on my camera because I feel like I look so dumb on my camera, but in the mirror, I'm like the hottest person ever. And then for that little one, I kind of suck my lips in and do this. And if I'm not feeling like that's enough, I'll do one more dot and the same thing again. Cool. So that's done. I know what I'm doing. Okay. So this is where, this, oh my gosh, I can't even see. This really old Maybelline New York palette comes into play. Mind you, the makeup that's not in the Paris Hilton, like, set or whatever, is simply my mom's makeup from the 2000s, early 2000s and 90s. And I used to watch her dress up to go out with her friends all of the time. So I blend this primer out on my eyelid. And for this one, it kind of goes above to where my eyebrows end, because I'm going for a 2000s look. Now, the photo that I have on Pinterest has more of a white, kind of ghosty looking thing, but I don't really want to do that because it is spring and I feel like that's more of a fall / winter type thing. Okay, for this, I need 4 different things, but I'm only going to be using 3. So first I'm gonna go with my darkest one, and I will be using the short smudge brush for this. It's tinted pink because during the whole month of February I wore pink shadow. So yeah. And basically I'm going to put it all around half of my eye, right along my lash line. So I take this dark brown, and I put it along my lash line and a little bit under. Now I have a sort of hooded eye type look, sort of hooded eye. So when I close it or open it all the way, it's gonna look only brown, but it's whatever. So then I go for this next one, and now I will be using the same thing I used for my highlighter, actually, the stubby shading brush, and I will go in with this one now, and I will use this one up, get it on my brush, and make sure it's not too clumpy, and I'll put it right above where I just put the dark brown shadow. So I only use one side when doing this, and then I use the other side that doesn't have any product on it to drag down and sort of shade it out a bit, so it doesn't look like they were just masked on top of each other or right next to each other and had zero, you know, relation in this. So now you can, I don't know, it kind of just looks like I have a black eye if I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. So what do? I take the black or brown and I sort of shade a bit more along the line, so that way you can kind of see the more ombre look going on. So then I take the fluffy pencil brush. Again, I don't use it correctly. I take the fluffy pencil brush and I take this deep rose gold looking thing, and I put it around this part. So I'm kind of just stacking them. So like this. And then around the outside, just to kind of like trap in the brown and the gold looking thing. So again, above on the top, and then a small amount blended into the brown. And then boom, we have the eyeshadow. Now when I put my eye down on camera, it doesn't look very good. So let me blend in the gold a bit more. So then I put a bit more gold where it's supposed to be, just so that way I know it wasn't covered. Mind you, the most I'm going to be doing right now is sitting outside in my yard to tan, because it's actually really nice out. I drag it down and then I sort of push it up a bit like this, and then boom, there's one eye. So this was before, this was after. Now I actually don't know where my mom got this lash curler, but she said I could have it, and she doesn't really care that I do use it, so I curl my lashes. Now listen up, okay? When you're curling your lashes, every single time, or at least every other time, I make sure this jelly part is perfectly fine and not cut at all. If it is cut, then I will try and look for another jelly part and I will skip curling my lashes because I've seen so many people curl their lashes and then chop them off because of how sharp the thing holding the jelly part is. And number 2, you curl your lashes before you put on mascara. Because even if you do check your jelly thing, you're still damaging your lashes. Now, I don't go for the very top of my lashes. I go for the ends. Don't curl them too hard to the point where you're pulling them out though, because that's not nice and your lashes will not grow whatsoever. So I go for the ends a bit more, to the point where I can like barely see them over. And I just gently push on them. And then, boom, lashes are curled. And then I use this Maybelline New York Lash Sensational mascara because she looks so good. Now, before I knew how to do mascara, I just put this straight on. But now I sort of get rid of the excess mascara because I don't enjoy having clumpy mascara and clumpy lashes. Like, if y'all like it, good for you. Like, rock it, girl. But personally, it's not doing it for me. And I just got mascara on my nose. Luckily, I don't care. So this is what my makeup looks like right now. And I do bottom lashes because I love doing my bottom lashes. Bottom lashes are a bit difficult with this because there's just so much mascara on the wand. And I don't want to get it under my eye. Because then it's just too much of a hassle. And then I have to like figure out how to get the underneath off without like smudging the mascara that I already have on. So now I'm gonna do the same thing again. Then if it is clumpy, I will stack another mascara, like barely mascara, like, okay, here, wait. First, I just want to prime under my eyes and put some highlighter under there. So that way my eyes don't look so dark. So yeah. And again, I will use the Chroma highlighter, double-edged stick or whatever. And I'll use the shimmery one. And then I'll just spread it under. But if I'm not feeling like caking 10 pounds of makeup on, then what I do is I do my mascara, my brows, and maybe lips. Now, there's so much lips that I could be, like, so much lip things that I could do right now, but I'm not feeling it. So what do? I take the smoky eye brush again, the smoky eye master thing, and I line my lips regularly, just where my lips end. Like that. And if I go over, I just go like this, up. Boom. So now that I've lined my lips and look kind of goofy, I rub them together, right? And then I will take this Revlon lipstick, or Liquire Balm, whatever, lipstick. And I will put a small coat over right on top of the liner concoction. Rub it. Boom. Those just kind of make my lips look a bit more juicy. But again, if I'm not feeling it, I'll usually just put on the lip gloss. And this time, I'll put it over. And boom, there's my lips. And that's, yeah. Okay, this is the final look. I think it'll look pretty cute. I can't tell if this hairstyle looks kind of goofy or cute, but I keep the mentality that anything is cute if it's on me. So that's for today's video. That's about it. Just a simple makeup routine. Simple. It's pretty complicated. I usually don't do this every day. This is actually something new, but I will update a more simplistic makeup routine. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm Mariah, and that's about it. Bye.